What's up, YouTube? My name is Zerco, and today we're going to be doing some mining and some crafting. Not necessarily in that order, but I got a brand new series for y'all. I am going to be bringing you what's called a noob's guide to Minecraft. Now, what does that mean? That means we're going to be taking things on a little bit of the easier side. We have a regular world random seed that I just spawned in. I actually spawned in on this block. Came up here for the intro. You know how YouTube is. But we're going to be showing how to set up your world. So everybody wants to play endgame content, but not everybody knows exactly how to get there. So we're going to be taking you through the whole thing, setting up all your basic farms, going through the Ender Dragon fight, and setting up your first base. So, your first real base, I should say. Most people have several bases before their first quote unquote real base ever occurs. But to get started, we're going to start how everybody else starts. Everybody's got to do this. You got to punch a tree. Doesn't make any sense how this could be possible, but this is the Minecraft way. So, we're going to just take this tree down right here and get some logs. Remember to never leave your trees floating. No one likes to see that. That's just terrible. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. But then you take your logs, make some planks, crafting table, and some sticks. This is MLG right here. Major League Gaming. I'm gonna make a wooden pickaxe, the true symbol of Minecraft. I mean, it's true when you think about it. Everybody's got to make a wooden pickaxe. You know, you can't really get too far if you don't ever make a wooden pickaxe. But for some reason, these posers are just not recognizing that it is the true symbol of Minecraft. So the wooden pickaxe has served its whole lifespan at this point. We've gotten 3 pieces of cobblestone, and we will never be using a wooden pickaxe again. Hopefully, that is. Unless something catastrophic happens and we have to start all over, we won't be using a wooden pickaxe pretty much ever for this world. So, go back down here, grab a few more pieces of stone. Just because they're useful. Make things like furnaces, tools, and whatnot. And after that, our next mission will be food. Food is a very important thing in Minecraft. Now, again, just like the wooden pickaxe, you're not going to get too far if you don't have much food. So, it's going to be pretty high on our priorities list. And a little over half a stack of cobblestone should be enough to get us by for now. Throw down our handy dandy crafting table. Make some more sticks. I like to start off with a full set of tools. So we're going to need an axe and a shovel and a sword. And then, always important to put things in the right slots on your hotbar. Sometimes these are interchangeable, but that's how I like to do it. Oh, and in case you didn't know how to do that, you can just hover over the thing in your inventory, press the quick slot key you want to change it to, and it will go there. So, not many people know about that actually. Super, super useful thing to know. But everybody's sitting over here and they're dragging it. Oh, okay, I wanted to be on this one. But, I mean, I do that a lot of the times. But those first couple of hotkeys, why? Why would you do it? It's just wasting time, man. We're trying to get the slowest speed run ever. So, you know, seconds are valuable. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to grab a couple of logs, because you can never have too many logs. And then we'll go check out some local wildlife. And I will get right back to you. Alright, so I have moved a total of, I don't know, a dozen blocks. But I have gotten nearly a stack of logs. Pick up these saplings because reforestation is important. and we love the environment on this channel, so pick up those, that might be a little close. Pick up those saplings. You don't have to plant them in the exact same spot, but just make sure that you're taking care of the world, okay? Not enough people take care of the world these days. So we're going to take it upon ourselves to take care of the world. Now, food is on the menu, but the question is, where can we find it? So we're just going to take a little look around, kind of scout out the surrounding area, keep our eye open for nice little spots for a starter base that we can have for, I don't know, maybe a dozen hours or so. This ocean biome is going to be a good thing to be close by because there are a lot of things that you can get in the ocean that'll make your early game a lot easier. So hopefully we find some sheeps right here. Can't really jump for the crit. And we find that the forest is on fire. That's not good. Not going to be a huge amount that we can do about it because it looks like it's already going pretty good. But yeah, we'll pretend like that's... this is why reforestation is important, okay? This right here is why. And it looks like it's about all... Oh gosh. Looks like that's all the damage that's going to be done there. But I don't think that the forest next to the lava ravine is going to last super long. So we got a nice ravine here. Well, we have a ravine here. Doesn't look terribly deep. There are some coal blocks down there. I suppose we should go down and get those. And we'll just make a little stairway here. I hear some skeletons in the background. Those we gotta watch out for. Early game skeletons are deadly. So, gotta be on your toes. And where's that coal? Right there. Now, when the 1.17 update comes out, caving in the early game is going to be so much fun. I mean, not to say that caving isn't fun in the early game, but I feel like anyone who's played Minecraft for more than a couple of years knows that caving is very monotonous in the fact that it all kind of looks the same, you know? Like, yeah, getting the resources is cool and all, but the 1.17 update is going to be a breath of fresh air for this game. I know that people have been asking for the caves update for so long. It was getting to the point where it was almost a meme. It was like, what's the new update gonna be? What's the next update? And everyone's like, the caves update. And they're like, nope, nope, we're not giving it to you. But Microsoft now has finally pulled the trigger on that. And is it getting dark already? Oof, we do not have nearly enough food. And we only have 2 pieces of wool. There are more sheep, so I can hear them. But this might be a sketchy situation on our hands in just a second here. So let's put this in our offhand. Pillar up a little bit. Hopefully we can grab a quick bar right there. Bar yourself. Oh. Okay, now we gotta be quick with this because we don't have that much time. I already hear a zombie. So, having a bed as quickly as possible is going to totally save your butt in the early game. Because we don't necessarily have enough materials to really do much caving as of yet. Is that worth it? I don't know. I don't know that it is. I think food should be on our priority list right now. So, once you got a few things, we lucked out and we got 16 iron there. So that's going to be super helpful at the start. But once you got a couple of things, you got a bed, maybe you got a few pieces of coal, maybe some iron. If you don't have any food yet, that's going to be priority numero uno. So, look, now we're at the point where we really need to eat and we got no food. So, what we're gonna do is drop down a quick furnace. Oops. Try to control your mouse actions there. And plop those in, plop the pork chops. Maybe have a quick scout about of the area surrounding. A good thing that I like to do. Now, this comes with a little bit of a caveat because if you're gonna do this, you're gonna have to take this pillar down. But you could just pillar up a little bit, kind of look at the surrounding area. If you want, you can set your render distance up just a little bit. And it looks like we are just surrounded by the taiga biome. Which is alright. That's not that big of a deal. You know, spruce is good. But not too much in terms of plains, which is where you find a whole lot of neutral mobs. But we can make it work. So now we just take down our artificial tree with no leaves here, and we can continue on about our day. So with that, I'm going to cook up these other 3 pieces of meat that I got. I'm going to take a quick look around, and I will get back to you once I find something. All right, so what we have found is we found a little bit of pig, so for some pork chops. I haven't found any cows yet, but we did find this cave. Now, hopefully, this cave will open up into a nice little cave system for us that we can explore and get some early game materials. That would be great. But what we're going to need right off the bat is this coal. Now, when you find a cave system, even if you don't have that many torches in your inventory, as long as you got the wood, that's what really matters, because coal is all over the place. It's super easy to find. Look, we got all of this coal right at the beginning of this cave, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. You're going to be able to make torches as you go, as long as you got the sticks. That's the important part. You need to have those sticks, otherwise you're not going to get very far with just coal. So get some of this coal here, and we got a couple sticks already made up. Get some torches. We're going to need more than that. So we got some more sticks. Now, if you have Optifine turned on, right, one thing that can be super useful is this dynamic lighting. So as you go through the cave, you see, if you just hold a torch in your offhand, which, I mean, it does mean you can't carry a shield, but who uses shields anyways? Pro gamers. This isn't called the Pro's Guide to Minecraft. This is called the Noob's Guide. But since I want it to be applicable, even if you're just running vanilla Minecraft, we are not going to use dynamic lighting, which is a tragedy. But it's also good if you aren't very directionally competent. So if you get mixed up and lost in your cave systems and you can't find your way out, here's what we're going to do, right? As we're going through the cave, every single torch that we place is going to be placed on the same side wall. I like the left side. You could do the right side if you want, but as we're going forward in the cave, every torch we're going to place on the left. Now, this is super useful for just about any kind of thing that you have to navigate, and might get lost in, because then, now, see, look, it splits off here. So if we have some torches, and say we come down here, oh, now we're lost. We don't know which way to go. Well, now we just follow them on the right. Say we'd already explored down through here as well, right? So we come back, right? Like, okay, torch is on the right of me. I'm going the right way to the exit. And then we get to a split and we're like, oh, I don't know which way to go. Well, that way's on the left. So we know that that's just further into the cave. This way's on the right, so this is the way out. So just a little thing you can do to help yourself. And it's especially important in the early game when you don't really have super great tools. Because, if you have an unbreaking um, diamond pickaxe or a netherite pickaxe, if you get lost in the cave, worst case scenario, you can just tunnel your way up, and that's super easy. But if what you're working with is stone and iron tools, it's not going to be so easy. You might run out of durability, and then you got two options. Either go back down into the cave where you were just lost in, or break it with your hands. And my friends, that is never a situation that you want to find yourself in. Trust me when I say that. It can be 10 blocks of stone. You can be almost at the top, and it'll be the most painful situation you've ever experienced in your life. Oh, as well, I smelted up a couple of those iron ores that we got earlier because I had a little bit more room on my piece of coal, and we're getting enough iron so far that we can just start using iron. We should probably make an iron sword as well. That's going to serve us very well down here in the caves. So the shovel we'll leave for now. Doesn't really matter because we would have to smelt up a couple more pieces, well, one more piece at the very least. But yeah, let's just explore this cave a little bit, shall we? So, in the early game, coal is your friend. As soon as you start smelting things on any kind of a large scale, you are going to run out of coal. So it may fill up your inventory. You may want that iron, that gold, that redstone, that sweet, sweet redstone, but you need to pick up the coal, at least for a little while. It's important. Once you have several stacks of coal blocks at your base, or you have a different fuel source, you don't have to worry about it so much. But if all you got is 39 pieces of coal, it's going to be really important. So let's just grab this real quick. Luckily, we were already on the iron tools, so it goes a little bit faster than stone. Don't have to sit here waiting so much, at least. Get that nice music change in the background there. Always good. Now, you're going to want to set up your hotbar so you can switch between things pretty quickly. So, like, switch into your torch in the offhand. It's going to be useful so you can have either your sword or your pickaxe out, depending on how scared you are of the cave. I'm hearing a bunch of zombie noises over here, so probably going to have to be wary of that. Ooh, and a skeleton, which is not good. Skeletons are super scary in the early game. They are by far the most dangerous mob in the first few days of your Minecraft experience. Absolutely. So, let's get this coal, and then we'll see if we can take care of those mobs. Okay, okay. So where are all of it coming from? This looks like a dead end. Make sure to light up as you go. These guys, at least the skeleton's down here. We know that much. Okay, so let's just scout out real quick. looks like we got ourselves a zombert. And a creepy creeper and another skeleton. That's gonna wreck our day. Okay. Looks like they took care of themselves there. Okay. So getting a tad bit dangerous down here, but that's alright. The more you light up, the further you go, and the more you light up, the safer it's going to become. Because there are going to be... Ooh, gosh. You scared me there, bud. And I need to retreat. Oh, jeez. Now this spider's gonna follow me up, but that's okay. I need to eat some food, and I need to get some more food on my hotbar. Okay. So, this is proving to be a relatively dangerous cave. So, deciding what steps you're going to take from this point are going to be important. It looks like it is a very complex cave system, though, with multiple branching paths, and that is going to be wonderful in terms of materials. So, do we go through one of these slightly safer routes? Or do we just dive head first? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive head first because we are on Y level 32. That means the further we go down here, the closer we are to diamond area. And while caving might not be the fastest way to find diamonds, it certainly is a really convenient way if you're doing a little bit of early game caving. So iron. Iron. You're going to need so much iron, and it's going to be a minute before we start an iron farm, so it's going to be important to pick that up. Man, it is mob central down here. Must be a good cave system. They're guarding something. Alright, so I think what I am going to do is I'm going to continue in this cave, continue taking care of some of these baddies, and I will get back to you when I find something cool. Whew. Good thing that guy took care of himself. Alright guys, so I didn't find any diamonds, unfortunately, but my inventory is just about full, so it's about time to skedaddle on back to the surface. I also just ran out of torches, like as I was coming into this room, so perfect timing. So we're going to do exactly what we said we were going to do earlier, which is follow with the torches on the right. Hope we don't die by skeletons, and that's how we're going to do it. So, we're going to come back down this way. I'm just going to show a little example of how this would go. So just find the path that makes the torches be on your right-hand side. Watch out for zombies hiding around corners. And a zombie villager chicken jockey. Oh my gosh, I was so close to death just then. That actually scared me quite a bit. So, I think we gotta go up this way. This seems like it's gonna be being on my right-hand side here. And look at that. There is the sky. Oh, geez. So, that's how easy it is when... I mean, I was pretty deep in that cave, I spent, I don't know, a good 20 minutes down there. So I could have very easily gotten lost. But with the torch trick, we got out in no time flat. So I think that's all I got time for today, guys. So with that, I will say that is episode 1. Tune back in next time for more adventures. All right, guys. I will see you next time. Bye bye.